Have you ever wondered why someone fell deeply in love with you, even though the world might say you're too far apart in age? Why do their eyes see your soul, not your years? Angels are whispering today. Their message is powerful. They say the truth about love, age gaps, and divine timing is more shocking than you think. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this connection was never an accident. It was written in the heavens. Angels want you to understand something right away. Love is not measured by years, but by the language of the soul. The world often creates limits. It says, you must be this age to be compatible. You must look a certain way. You must fit within society's rules. But the angels say, heaven doesn't operate by human timelines. When two souls recognize each other, they do not ask, how many birthdays have you celebrated? They only ask, do I know you? Do I feel at home with you? This is why someone fell in love with you despite the age gap. Their spirit saw you, not your number. Before you entered this life, you made soul agreements. These are the contracts. You signed in spirit, saying, I will meet you in this lifetime. I will love you. I will grow with you. I will heal with you. And here's the shocking truth angels reveals sometimes. Those soul contracts do not align with society's expectations. That's why your soulmate may appear younger or older. Because the agreement wasn't about age, it was about divine purpose. Think about it. Maybe you were meant to be their guide. Maybe they were sent to awaken your joy again. Maybe together you will break generational patterns. This is not coincidence. This is destiny unfolding in its perfect way. Angels say the one who loves you, despite the age gap, was drawn to your energy. Energy doesn't age. Your soul carries wisdom, light, and vibration. And when someone feels that vibration, they cannot resist it. They don't fall in love with your age. They fall in love with your essence, the way you make them feel safe, alive, seen, and deeply understood. The angels are asking you to pause and reflect. Do you notice how their eyes soften when they look at you? Do you feel the way their heart beats differently when you're near? That's because this love is not logically spiritual. The angels say, we show you signs so you can trust this love, even when others doubt it. If you're wondering whether this connection is truly divine, watch for these angelic signs, repeated numbers. If you keep seeing 1111, 222, or 777, when you think about this person, angels are aligning the connection. These numbers mean divine. Order is at work. Dream encounters. Do they visit you in dreams? Do you wake up feeling like you just spoke to them? Angels allow souls to meet in dream space, where age has no meaning. Magnetic pull. You may try to distance yourself, telling your heart, this doesn't make sense. Yet, no matter what, you are pulled back together. This is a sign of divine gravity. What belongs together will always find a way. Synchronicities, songs, places, or even random conversations with strangers seem to remind you of them. This is your angelic confirmation that this love is part of a bigger plan. The shocking truth is this: heaven doesn't place weight on years, but on the mission of love. Angels want you to know that your relationship has a higher purpose. Yes, there may be challenges. People may gossip, question, or even criticize. But angels remind you, love that carries divine purpose always faces resistance because it carries light. So why does the age gap exist? Here are angelic insights. To teach balance, one soul may carry youthful energy while the other brings wisdom. Together, you create harmony in exchange of joy and knowledge. To break barriers, your love is a living testimony that age cannot imprison the soul. By being together, you inspire others to release fear and judgment, to heal old wounds. Perhaps one of you felt too young or too old in past lives to fulfill your destiny together. This time, Angels aligned you so nothing could stop your union to live authentically. This relationship forces you to choose. Live for society's approval or live for divine truth. Angels say your courage to love freely opens doors for others. It's natural to feel fear. You may ask, will they leave me one day? Will the age gap create distance between us? But angels are clear: fear is the weapon of doubt, while destiny is the promise of love. The truth is, your souls are equal. Age is only a shell. What truly matters is how you uplift one another. The angels want you to reflect. Do they bring out your laughter when life feels heavy? Do you bring them comfort when their soul feels restless? Do you both feel like time disappears when you are together? These are not signs of ordinary love. These are fingerprints of a divine plan. Angels say, we surround age gap love with special protection because it is often misunderstood. They know people may not always accept what they don't understand. But your connection has a shield of light. Whenever you feel insecure, call on Archangel Michael to protect your bond. Whenever you feel judged, call on Archangel Chamuel, the angel of love, to strengthen your hearts. Whenever you feel confused, call on Archangel Gabriel to remind you of your divine path. You are not alone in this journey. Heaven has assigned guardians to walk with you to ensure this love fulfills its destiny. The angels say that every relationship carries lessons, but age gap love often carries some of the most powerful soul lessons of all. Lesson of courage, this. Love teaches you to be brave enough to love outside the box. Angels say it is easy to love what the world accepts, but divine strength is proven when you love what heaven approves, even when earth questions it. Lesson of trust, the age gap may sometimes make you doubt the future, but this teaches you to trust God's timing rather than fear tomorrow. Love rooted in faith is love that lasts. Lesson of humility, you may be seen as the teacher, the guide, or the protector. Or perhaps you're the one learning from your partner's energy. An outlook? This dynamic humbles both of you, reminding you that souls are equal before God. Lesson of eternal connection. Angels whisper that age gap love reminds humanity of one thing: the soul never ages. It is timeless, eternal, and infinite. When you love, you connect with eternity itself. Despite challenges, angels promise blessings will flow from this connection. Renewed energy if you are the older soul. Their presence awakens joy, playfulness, and youth in you. You begin to live life with passion again. Deep security if you are the younger soul. Their wisdom provides stability, grounding, and a sense of being safe in the world. Spiritual growth. Both of you become mirrors for each other's souls, helping one another heal wounds and release fears. Divine favor. Angels say unions that challenge norms, but remain true to love, receive special favor from heaven because they embody courage and truth. The shocking truth. Your relationship is not only about companionship, it's about accelerated soul growth. Angels know this type of love does not always come easily. People may judge, whisper, or even try to discourage you. But angels remind you, voices of doubt are not voices of destiny. When people question you, ask yourself, do they feel the love I feel when I'm with this person? Do they see the light in their eyes when they look at me? Do they understand the divine plan written in our souls? The answer will always be no. Because only you and your partner were chosen to carry this love, and only heaven knows its full purpose. Here's the revelation angels want you to hold in your heart. They say, the reason they fell in love with you despite the age gap is because your souls already loved each other before this lifetime. They simply recognized what already was. This is why the connection feels so natural, so powerful, and so unshakable. They were never seeing your age. They were remembering your soul. And in that moment of recognition, their spirit whispered, it's you. It has always been you. Angels say that your connection is not fleeting, it carries a long-term divine purpose, even though people may question or doubt. Heaven sees a story unfolding between you and your partner that is meant to bring joy, healing, and impact. The future of this love may include building a family, not always in the traditional sense, but as a spiritual family, creating a safe space of love and guidance for others. A shared mission, this could be serving others, starting a project, or simply being an example of unconditional love in a world full of judgment. Lasting companionship, the angels want you to know that this person was sent to walk with you through many of life's chapters. The age gap does not weaken your bond. If anything, angels say it makes your bond more resilient. One of the most powerful truths angels reveal is that your love came exactly when it was meant to. You may have asked yourself, why didn't I meet them sooner? Why now, when our ages seem so far apart? The angels smile at these questions and answer, because now is when your souls were ready. Had you met earlier, one or both of you might not have been spiritually or emotionally prepared. Divine timing is perfect, even when it surprises us. The age gap is simply proof that timing was not in your hands, but in God's. This kind of love does not leave you the same, transforms you. Angels say that through this connection, you will learn to love fearlessly. You will break free from caring about opinions and live guided by truth. Awaken hidden parts of yourself. Your partner's energy will awaken talents, passions, and emotions you thought were gone or never existed. Deepen spiritually. Love that. Challenges worldly norms, often pushes you closer to God because you need His strength to walk confidently. The shocking truth, this person was sent not just to love you, but to elevate you. The angels whisper that this love was written long before you were born in the heavens. Before your souls descended into this world, there was a meeting. Your soul and theirs looked at one another and agreed. No matter how far apart our ages may seem, no matter what others say, we will find each other again. And when we do, we will not let go. And that promise is the reason why they fell in love with you so effortlessly despite the age gap. It was not a decision of the mind. It was a memory of the soul. The angels want to leave you with this final truth. Love that comes from heaven is never bound by age, distance, or opinion. It is eternal, unshakable, and undeniable. When you are chosen to love and be loved in this way, it is not a mistake, it is a gift. So when you doubt, remember this: they love you not despite your age, but because their soul has always recognized yours. If this message touched your heart, know that it was meant for you. The angels are guiding you to embrace this love with courage, faith, and joy. If you believe in divine love, type, "I am ready for my soul's true love" in the comments to claim this blessing. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because every video we share carries a message from the angels just for you. Stay connected, stay inspired, and keep walking in the light of love.